I will inform my audience about the kind of person Alexandra was and the events in which have shaped her. Alexandra was a dedicated and warm-hearted person that would do anything for her family and friends when in need, and loved to show an adventurous side in things she would pursue. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. This quote helps to describe the kind of life Alexandra lived, achieving goals not only to gain success, but also to shape herself as a person. I've spent so many years growing up with Alexandra and would not only consider her my sister, but also my best friend. After talking to our mom and dad, and Alexandra's close friends, I can say that I have an overview of Alexandra's life, who she was as a person, and what mattered to her. We can all learn some things from Alexandra's life by viewing her, the love for her friends and family, her dedication and hard work, and how she lived her life to the fullest. Alexandra was a dedicated and warm-hearted person that would do anything for her family and friends when in need, and loved to show an adventurous side in things she would pursue. Unfortunately, Alexandra's time on Earth didn't last as long as it should have. One thing that stood out about Alexandra was her love for her family and friends. Alexandra provided assistance and advice to her loved ones. She spent a good majority of her time helping her family when they needed it. Alexandra enjoyed the satisfaction of helping out around the house on a daily basis. Going to the store to do grocery shopping, doing laundry for herself and I, and the daily dishes. Alexandra also enjoyed taking care of our grandparents by driving them around after they stopped driving and helping them with yard work. Alexandra also loved to help out her friends. On weekend trips up north, she would take on different tasks. She would also listen to them when they needed someone to talk to. Alexandra was a warm-hearted girl who helped her family and friends when they needed it, and they did the same for her up until the end. Just like her love for her family and friends that stood out, her dedication and hard work did the same. Alexandra's continuous commitment and hard work in her life showed through many people. The driven young lady was eager to show her persistence in both her work and school life setting. Alexandra took her job seriously and made sure she gave her all when doing so. Her work owner described her as a devoted and important part of their team. Alexandra was a receptionist at a salon, and when her manager left, Alexandra was the only one they could fall back on. She had the ability to take over and train new employees. Alexandra also showed her devotion by arriving to work early, staying after her shifts, and taking over other employees' shifts. She also showed her hard work ethics when it came to school. Our mom would be amazed at how much extra time she put into her schoolwork. She would come home after a long day and start her homework right away, not stopping until it was all finished or she would get tired. Alexandra would complete her homework assignments that weren't due for days, just trying to get a head start on it. She tried to take courses that were giving her a challenge rather than taking the easy way out. The hard work ethic and persistence through her job and schoolwork shaped Alexandra into doing different tasks wholeheartedly, even if it wasn't about her job or school. Alexandra's perseverance through work and school continued to show, as she was always eager to try new and adventurous things. Alexandra was open-minded about many things and enjoyed new experiences. She showed her adventurous and daring side by the activities she enjoyed and vacations she went on. Alexandra had a passion for the outdoors. At a young age, Alexandra was introduced to hunting and fishing by her dad. Hunting and fishing became an avid activity for her. She shared this activity with me because I also have a passion for the outdoors. Alexandra loved to experience nature in all of its greatness, exploring and finding new places to travel and see. Alexandra was a fortunate young lady who got to experience many different vacations. Our family went on different hunting and fishing trips. South Africa was one of the many places she was able to travel and was blessed enough to enjoy that experience multiple times. Another big family trip was when we went to Manitoba, Canada. Traveling around the United States was another adventure that she got to experience during her lifetime. Alexandra's passion for the outdoors and love for adventure was something that made people preview her as a simple, down-to-earth person. The journey she went on and her passion for something that she could share with loved ones shaped Alexandra into the person she was. Alexandra was a very affectionate person towards her family and friends. She helped her family with daily tasks, cared for her grandparents when they were in need, and would do anything to help a friend out by trying to make their lives easier. Alexandra was a hardworking, committed employee and student. She took on higher responsibility at work and put in many hours of schoolwork to be a better student. Alexandra was also an open-minded and adventurous person. She loved to try new things and travel to new places. She also had a strong passion for the outdoors, in which she and our family shared. Alexandra was a caring, motivated, adventurous person. She not only lived her life the way she wanted to, but she lived it to the fullest potential. Nothing ever goes away until it teaches us what we need to know. I believe that Alexandra left behind valuable traits, things that can teach us something we all need to know.